market updates to go over today. So let's go ahead and get started. This morning in the live session, I'm going to be covering Euro. I'm going to be covering S&P 500 and some stocks as well. The markets have been really getting hammered today, and so we're going to go over all that as well. But just thought I'd do a little check-in here just to give you guys some really good content to help you with your trading, especially because the markets get a little crazy sometimes, and today was a big drop in the S&P. So we'll go ahead and take a look at it. So right now, this is a 1 hour chart on the euro dollar, and it's pretty interesting because you'll notice that we have a channel developing here. We have price moving up. We got a high here, then it went and hit this low. You can see that we have some interesting and very strong support areas. It was hit here, it broke right through this level, then it hit here and here. Then we went back up, and now we went to this level, and then it went right back. And then this morning, it bounced several times off of this trend wall here. And so my analysis on this is, let me change the time frame here to a 4 hour. But what I'm thinking is if we can get any kind of break, you see a break here, we could get right back up to the top of this. With the current situation and the weakness in the S&P 500, I think that we might roll over to the downside. And so that's another good indicator. Let's look at a 15-minute. This is just got pushed down right now. This got pushed down. And what that tells me is that it's not wanting to break this upside. And the upside here is moving down. And if this level breaks, right, let's just zoom this out, we've got a pretty nice amount of distance that we could travel. Okay, if this breaks, we could actually go down to 116.80, down into this level where the last recent support was. So this would be a really fantastic setup, in my opinion, and I would be waiting patiently for this to, waiting very patiently for this to develop. And so if we get a close below this trend line, might be a really solid setup. Okay, let's go ahead and look. I'm going to pull up the S&P 500 here. This is something that I've been looking at for a long time, and I put this on a daily, and I have been watching this channel. So this big, huge bearish candle, I was talking and saying, okay, if we stay inside of there, we could really continue the uptrend. However, if you'll notice that this today is down and it opened lower. And so if it's, as long as it's below this, I'm thinking that we're bearish right now and we're going to keep going down. Today was a pretty big drop. We're actually down today about 2% on the day. And the key component of this entire situation is the fact that that it's below this level, and this was a really important level. So that's really good. And as long as you know what direction the market's moving, if we take a look at the total markets here, you'll notice that the advancers versus the decliners, which is usually right here. Okay, so you'll notice that there's only 700 stocks that went up today. I don't know if you can see that in the corner there, but that is a very tiny amount of stocks that are up. So overall in the day, it's going to be really hard to find an upward position when you have a big down day like today. So today, the way the money's made is by shorting. So you got to find out how to make some money shorting. You can still, there are still some big movers though. You can see that DSS, let's take a look at DSS. DSS was up big today. Look at that big, nice big spike. So on down days, you can find trades like this, but they're a little bit more difficult to find and to get set up. And with this, it was a big gap. Let's take a look at a lower time frame. You can see it opened up, dropped down, and then it was a big, nice move. So there was definitely an opportunity for someone to take that trade as well. I'm going to jump back now and go back to some currency. I want to look also, so I want to look at the pound dollar. The pound dollar was one that looked to me like it had a pretty interesting setup getting ready. I like to draw trend lines and channels. I think the very best way to take a trade is up against a trend line channel. It really helps your support, helps your win rate when you hit it right off of here. And you'll notice that we've got a nice little channel here on this pound dollar. And right now, it's right dead center in the middle of it. And so with that being said, you can see that price is right in the middle. So we can get a reaction here on the middle. Just watch how it pulls. This is a 15-minute time frame. Just watch how it bounces off. This morning it bounced lower, and when there was a really nice setup, and for the people that were in our trading room, we actually got this trade this morning and did pretty well. And the cool thing is we weren't greedy. We just got what we got, and we took it, and we walked out with a decent profit. So right now, I'll be watching this center line just to see what happens, and then we'll come back and check it out tomorrow. Okay, well that's it for today's session. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little update, and hopefully you guys are all doing well. It's good to see everybody. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to see in the future, or if you guys are here and you want me to take a look at something, let me know. But I'm trying to really build up this channel and let a lot of people get the maximum of benefit from it. So if you guys can give me some feedback, let me know. That I'd really appreciate. And that way we can help you guys more. Okay, well, that's it for today's session, but thank you.